Hey, some friends, welcome back to my channel. I am too excited to start this new LP. It took forever, y'all, but we're not going to dwell on that. So, whose house is this? This is the home of the stars of our new LP, but it is also the home of the stars of previous LPs who are the parents. First of all, did I say this is the high school years? Well, I hope you saw that in the title, and this woman is not in her high school years. This is Alicia. I hope y'all missed Alicia. She's off to work and she looks really cute in her outfit. But she is the mom, and her husband started off rags to riches, and they are moving up in the world. I'm just giving a quick little tour of this home. That is Rich, and he is part of how this family got from rags to riches, and why the two stars of this LP don't even know what it's like to need anything, and he's just in here feeling good about himself, cooking up something. They do have a butler, a live-in butler, whose bedroom we kind of just passed, but they still both like to cook. They know how to take care of themselves, and so the butler kind of just helps out. The butler is not as needed now that the teens are older, which we'll get to them. You saw them in the cast videos. Oh wait, you didn't see them in the cast videos? I'll link them. But the teens are, now that they're teens, we don't really need this sweet butler anymore. And for those who follow this channel, you may be like, didn't this butler leave? Didn't they change butlers? Yes, she left and the other butler was a mess, so we had to get our homegirl back. I think they kind of take turns, but yeah, again, why am I talking so much about the butlers? They're not that important in this story. This is the little workspace for Rich and Alicia. I'm building up to the teens. We'll get to them when we do. And this is the living room. This home I got on the gallery, just so everyone knows. If you need to know where I got it from, I can link it. But I think it's called like Family Fall Home or something like that. But I got it on the gallery, so like most of like the foundation of this home was already built. This room was built already, I think, and I just kind of tweaked it. Most of the work I did was like personalizing the parents' rooms and the kids' rooms, which have evolved throughout the years. So I'm excited to show you that as well. And wow, those are their bills, but that is nothing to them. They have a lot of money, they collect interest. This is their little greenhouse on the side, which they don't really tend to that much, but they've had it for so long. If we get rid of the butler, that is something we will need to do. Egypt is just done with her homework, of course. This is their pool. Hopefully, they can have some fun pool parties out here. Their older sister has done that before. She also has her own LP with her best friend, Billy, daughter of Anaya and Baco. And of course, the mom is having issues at work. But girl, we're trying to get to the stars of this LP. So just represent both or pick a side, do something so we can get to the stars of the LP. But I have to finish giving a tour. So we have more trees that clearly need to be evolved at this time, but no one has time to tend to that. Okay, moving upstairs. This is the second floor. I'm trying to get my camera to straighten. I apologize. This footage was recorded on my old computer, which was a little slow, but please bear with me. It'll get better. This used to be Molly and Egypt's rooms. Molly and Egypt's are the star of this LP. As you can see, there's still little baby rabbits on the wall, which I forgot to take down when they moved out and redecorated. And this is like the little yoga studio, which that came with the house when I downloaded it off the gallery, and I loved it. This is Rich and Alicia's closet. I'm trying to turn on the light just so you can see that part. Egypt is clearly getting busy, just getting smarter, and I'm really not surprised. And this is their bathroom and their old school record player, which we will now move downstairs again because I didn't show you all these photos from when they were younger. So that is cutie Molly. She looks so adorable and innocent. That is Kenya, their bigger sister, when she was a teen, and that is Egypt as a young child. And that is Alicia, their mother, when she was much younger. And so now we are on the downstairs floor. They have a whole movie area with some, what is that called again? foosball, yeah, some foosball, a bathroom for, bathroom for anyone. And this is where Egypt's room is. So we will go into Egypt's room first, which she is in here with her bonnet on. And I gave her the green color because I feel like Egypt is very into science. She doesn't know what science exactly she's into. She kind of likes all of them right now. She likes like chemistry, she likes physics, she likes earth science, she likes all of those kinds of sciences. I'm very curious to see what her adult career will look like because, she could be anything if she likes science. She could be a doctor, she could be a scientist. So we will see as this LP plays out how Egypt will evolve as an adult. And then this is their, I guess they call it a Jack and Jill bathroom. This is their shared bathroom downstairs, but there's more than enough bathrooms in this house. Oh, and I do have to note that this home is like pretty humble for how much money they have, and that's just because Rich and Alicia wanted this lifestyle. But on to my favorite room in the house. This is Molly's room, and the reason it's my favorite is because it's really different than any room that I've done before. Molly's in here just working on her charisma skill, I think, or just being silly, actually. I think she's just in the mirror, like cracking jokes with herself, which is hilarious. But I feel like I was combining like multiple aesthetics, like the side where it's like her computer and her desk, that's like her Miami vibe side. And then this side is kind of like Y2K a little bit where the music is. And then she has like this darker, dreamy side. And so I really took that inspiration from like the high school years live stream when the Sims team did that. And they mentioned like why the pack has like such an assortment of styles in it, and I was like, well, we can do that, especially with a little CC. So if you have a question where that CC is from, let me know. All right, y'all, time for a little bit of gameplay. So Molly and Alicia, her mother, are sitting here talking. Alicia just got home from her job, so she's in her work outfit, and they're just having a conversation about what to expect in high school. And Alicia's just like, girl, high school, you are so young. You should have fun. You should experiment. You should learn everything you could possibly learn. Like, don't pigeonhole yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just have a good time. I think Alicia and Molly are probably more similar. I think Alicia, when she was younger, she wasn't as outgoing, but she had that sense of lightheartedness. And so I think Molly is picking up on that, and I think that's kind of why they have a lot of a bond. And after they talk about school, Molly's like, you look so cute in your new work outfits, and we should take a picture. And Alicia's like, why not? So she's gonna take a picture of her mom. And I think Molly, is hard keeping track of all these names. But I think Molly, oh, this is cute. Molly is getting into photography a little bit. She's going to try and see if she likes that. One of her many hobbies that will probably go through. And so she's going to capture a couple of photos of her mother. Hopefully, we can get some different poses. And I'm not super great at taking photos, but maybe Molly will help me get to that space. And so I know some of you aren't familiar with Alicia because you are new here, but Alicia also loved to dance. My OG Sim friends know that she was in the club. She was good for going out without Rich and, blowing a little steam off in the club. And she is like the head of an amazing PR firm. She has lots of people working under her, so she kind of goes into the office when she wants to. And, maybe she will look into other things at this point. They don't really need the money anymore. So, we'll see if she's still passionate about it. See, you can even see Egypt dancing, not Egypt, sorry, Alicia dancing right now. But speaking of Egypt, I wanted to switch over and see what Egypt and Rich were talking about because they are actually the closer of the two. And Rich is like, listen, high school is very important. It kind of decides the rest of your life. Egypt is like, I know, Dad, I am ready to get amazing grades and do some extracurriculars and even get a job. I'm just ready to take advantage of all these opportunities that you've provided for the family. And Alicia is just like, can y'all lighten up? But Egypt is going upstairs to continue studying and start her extracurriculars already for high school. Because remember, she's not just starting high school, she's already a little ahead. So it'll work kind of weird with the new pack, but I want her to be older than Molly in some way. So you're going to have to help me make sure that I'm consistent with that. But yeah, that's part of the reason Egypt feels like things are so serious, because she's a little older and she is ready to start off her young adult life. And so she wants to kind of get things together. And she just went upstairs to do some chores. How responsible of her. I didn't have the new pack when I created her, but I'm going to change her aspiration to goal oriented so that she can stick to that. I'm also realizing that we probably won't get into them actually going to high school in this episode because there's so much setup and background, but I will make sure we get to it in the next episode. I will have both of them go to high school on their individual dates. I usually edit out the last exceptions in my videos, but I wanted to show y'all that one because it was killing me. Like, it was stopping my game constantly, and the only solve for me was taking out of all of like the modded traits that I had. So that fixed it. I will probably go back and re-download those at a later time after they've been updated, but that was throwing off my Sims whims tracker, and that was the only thing that stopped it, and it took me forever to realize that was the problem. So yeah, look at Alicia over here living her best life. I'm not even sure what she's publicly embarrassed about. I feel like she's very easily publicly embarrassed because she's in PR, and any little whisper of anything about her upsets her. And no, you cannot give people my number. No, not at all. I also wanted to give you a little background on how I do my LPs. So my LPs are usually less about like checking off things or like reaching certain goals, and they are more about the storylines that I create. So even though like I had a rags to riches storyline, the LP was about the love story and the family that grew out of that. And so for this, I will have these two daughters be the stars, but the other characters play a role, so I will showcase them. I know I made some teachers. I might pop in with a little like day in the life of those teachers as well. That will be part of this. Let me know if you're interested in that. But I just want everyone to know that this, the way my LPs kind of work. And I don't even know when they got a cow plant. What is that? Okay, let's not see Rich's business. Anyway, it is the first day of school, first day at the new school for Egypt, first day of high school for Molly. And the reason why you saw Alicia riding around a little earlier is because she's been up since very early making their breakfast. She just wanted to do that for them for their first day, and they're both like bonding and talking about how excited they are. Even though I would say Egypt's a little nervous just because, she's already established at this school, but the other school that she's going to will be a better school, and hopefully it'll give her more opportunities. And Molly, is just cracking jokes and telling her like it's gonna be amazing. Like, we're the Lawrence daughters. Like, how could we not have a great time in high school? And so I guess, they gained a sentiment and they're excited. One thing that I did that was kind of silly is that I aged them up through MCC, and instead of doing it through like just the age up, and so I lost a lot of the traits that they could have had. So I'm kind of building their personalities as if they're new Sims, and they're not, which is annoying. But anyway, we are looking at Social Bunny. Molly, of course, is into it. She wants to know what everyone's doing. I'm not sure if Egypt will be as into it, but we'll set her up with an account and kind of just see how that goes. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think will be Egypt's relationship with Social Bunny. Will she see it as a distraction? Will she see it as another goal that she has to achieve? I hope it's not raining in Copperdale because it's pretty much time for school. Everyone has to like take a shower and get ready, and the parents are going to head out to work today. It's kind of a dreary day to start school, but I'm hoping the weather is a little better where the whole family's going. Molly actually has a little time, so I think she is going to watch some TV before going to school. And we are just going to get this whole family ready and together because I feel like everybody's doing all kinds of things right now. Like all kinds of things are happening, and I am not really sure why. And I just want to thank you for watching this first episode. I know it was like a lot of background and looking at the house, but I just wanted to make sure everyone was clear on the environment that these Sims are from. And of course, I'll be unveiling more about their personalities in the next episode. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up to see more Sims video. Please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss episode 2. And please leave a comment with your thoughts on all these crazy Sims. I'm Simtomistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. Thank you for watching, Sim friends. Talk to y'all later. Bye.